Have you ever wondered why some women effortlessly attract deep, devoted love, while others, no matter how beautiful, feminine, or accomplished they are, they keep experiencing failed relationships, ghosting, or emotional unavailability? Here's the truth. Some feminine traits actually push the love you want away. It's not because femininity is a bad thing, but some feminine traits are actually misunderstood. Today, I'm revealing 3 feminine archetypes that seem alluring on the inside, but may actually be pushing the love you want away. And most importantly, I'll show you what energy to embody instead to create a deep, lasting love. Stay with me to the end because the last one is the one which most confident women fall into and they don't even realize it. Hi lovely ladies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Loice. I help women step into their power, embrace their feminine energy, and live their best lives. If that's something you're interested in, please continue watching. The first feminine archetype is the CEO lover. She is fiercely independent, but very emotionally unavailable. She is ambitious, she's driven, she's successful, she thrives in her masculine energy. She gets whatever she wants because she works hard for it. She's in control of her life. She has her life put together. She has her home. She has her job. She has her career going well. She just has her life in control. She's also used to doing things alone because she doesn't trust that other people will do things the way she wants them done. So this is the CEOs, your boss babes, your hustling babes, your babes who are always like, let's go get it. The work, sleep babes. Those are the CEO lovers. The grind babes. The CEO lover attracts 2 types of men. One is the passive, low effort man who is happy for her to do everything, is happy to take a sit back, is happy for her to be in control, is just happy to be in the background while she drives everything. She makes all the decisions. She pays for everything. He stays over at her house. Basically, it's her life and he just joins it. But she secretly resents this because she also wants someone to take care of her, someone to take off the load of her back. She wants to be taken care of. The second type of man the CEO lover attracts is the high value man. The high value man admires the CEO lover because in some way they're kindred spirits. He understands her. He's also a very driven man. He gets what he wants. He's in control. And she is the same way. She is the female version of him. However, the high value man does not feel needed, wanted, or respected, or even valued because what does she want him for if she can do everything for herself? What does she need him for? She doesn't need him, and she shows that she doesn't need him because she can do everything for herself. She never asks for help. She always has everything covered. She makes all the decisions for herself. She never goes to him like, oh honey, can you help me with this? No, she got it. So the high value man is like, what's my position here? Healthy masculine men want to contribute, provide, and lead in certain areas. And this lady does not let them do that. She leaves no room for this in her life. So she can really have a healthy masculine man because the men she attracts are very different men from a healthy masculine man. She attracts men who are either passive or men who feel like there's no place in her life for them. So the CEO lover needs to embody a different type of energy. And this is the empowered muse. The empowered muse has shifted from control to trust. So instead of controlling everything in her life, she's also able to trust that someone else can do something. So sometimes she lets her man or the men in her life do some things for her. She doesn't just believe that nobody can do anything for me. I gotta do everything by myself. While the CEO lover is admired, she is not cherished. And the empowered muse is a cherished woman. She can do some things for herself, but she also lets her man do some things for her. So do you want to be admired or do you want to be cherished? The second female archetype is the rescuer. This is the overgiving woman who attracts broken men. She believes she can love anything out of a man. She believes she needs to love more to be loved back. She needs to give more to be given anything back. And she continues to overgive herself, overextend herself in every way. Basically, she feels like she can build you into the man that she sees in you. She falls in love with potential rather than what she sees at face value. I believe that if you meet a man and he's not at the place where it's the man that you want, you should never ever think that you're going to change this man into the man that you want. If a guy is not a provider or doesn't have the mindset of a provider, and you're looking for a guy who is a provider, you cannot love him into providing for you. You need to leave that man alone and find yourself someone else whose values are aligned with you. The rescuer naturally attracts men who have potential, basically. She believes she can build a man into the man that she desires. And she believes that if she loves hard enough, she can change them, or they can change. So how does this push love away? Instead of being loved or cherished, she becomes the nurturer, she becomes the therapist, she becomes the mom, and she's constantly working on this man rather than them feeding off of each other. She needs to love and he needs to love, but in this case, she's over providing her love to fix him. She believes that love is something she has to earn, so she gives and gives and gives in the hopes that one day she will receive the love back. She should embody the high value nurturer. Her kindness is not meant for men to drain her. She needs to direct her love to the man who can give it back to her as well. So her kindness is not taken for granted. She's not just supposed to love someone and get nothing back. She's not supposed to use her love to try and win someone's love back. Healthy love is mutual. You don't have to overlove someone for the person to love you back. And that's what a high value nurturer does. She loves people who will love her back naturally, not because she's overloving them or giving them something or building them. So ask yourself, am I loved because I give too much, or am I loved just because I'm myself? You need to just be yourself and love. Be a kind person, be generous, be nurturing, but don't use it to try and fix people. The third female archetype is the overly mysterious femme fatale. She is unreachable and intimidating. She is captivating, mysterious, and magnetic. She thrives on men chasing her but never truly lets anybody in. She feels that vulnerability is weakness. And this is not the case actually. Your vulnerability is your strength. So how does she push love away? She attracts men who are in it for the thrill of the chase and not for the commitment. Because she never really lets anybody in. So they chase, and when they catch her, they're done. And she's also not letting them in. So it's a lose-lose situation for everybody. The high-value men she wants admire her, but they never get to a point where they feel like they're emotionally connected with her, because remember, she thinks vulnerability is weakness. So she just keeps men at a distance. She is mysterious enough to attract the men, but she never really gets to keep them, because you can't stay with someone if you don't have a connection. You'll have fun initially, and at some point you just fade away. That's what happens to her relationship. She should embody the energy of the open-hearted enchantress. Mystery is sexy, but warmth is what makes men stay. She needs to stay mysterious, sexy, and all those things, but when she actually meets the man she likes, she needs to open up a little bit and be warm, because you need someone to feel connected to you. They need to feel like they're getting somewhere beyond the surface, beyond the mysterious you, beyond the wall. They need to get in somehow for you to get a connection. Otherwise, she can never keep anybody. With this energy, you cannot keep someone, because once they get to know you, and they don't really get to know you, once they get to you and you start talking and they realize they can't quite get the real you, they're just seeing the surface level you, they can't get there. Feminine power is not just about allure. It's about being safe enough for a man to invest in emotionally. So ask yourself, do I make men feel safe enough, or do they always constantly feel like they have to prove themselves to me? So if men always chase you but never commit, this could be the reason. So let's do a recap of the 3 feminine archetypes and how they need to shift their energy to be more magnetic. The CEO lover needs to receive more. She needs to allow herself to receive. The rescuer needs to learn that love is not earned through sacrifice. You cannot love someone into loving you, and you cannot love someone into being the person you want them to be. And the femme fatale needs to know that vulnerability is not a weakness. It actually makes you unforgettable. You don't have to abandon your strength to attract love. You just need to balance it with softness, warmth, and vulnerability. So which archetype do you resonate with the most? Please leave a comment in the comment section and leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next video.